Hey, have you ever gotten a chuckle out of your appearance suddenly seeming to you resembling of somebody that you've seen on television? I just looked at this beard here that I've got. I hadn't trimmed it in a while, and suddenly, as I was preparing to do this video, thought, you know what, Kenan? You look like Grover of Sesame Street with that hairy chinny chin chin. Anyway, enough of the silly stuff. I'm here to share with you a quick backstory. And it's during the late winter of 2014. Oh, actually, it's still right now, late winter of 2014. But during this period of time, I've had a number of people who, in various ways, were expressing an interest in participating in one or more of the mastermind groups that I have begun to build. And because of this progress, and because of my beliefs about optimized mastermind alliances, and because I wanted to accelerate the process of what was being developed for my big picture, I actually reached out to another person in my network who I knew was actively putting together mastermind, well, maybe quote-unquote mastermind groups. I figured that if there was anyone else that I knew, surely this person would readily feel my energy and, buy in on my offer to help him enhance his groups beyond what was currently available. And you know what? Much to my surprise, what I had to put forth was not well received. So, in fact, the man, while we were on the phone, falsely accused me regarding a previous business transaction which we had engaged a few years ago. And there was one shard of gold that I gleaned out of his criticisms, and it was in regards to the change that I was, the charge that I was being too abstract. And this got me thinking, and it was actually got me thinking quite well. I went to the ultimate library, the internet, and I started research to prepare what is now being shared with you, and even more so in the context of some live training events that I'm going to be doing shortly with a client of mine. And so the big lessons from the experience are, number one, don't allow others' rejection of your ideas stop you. When I ran into this encounter with this man, offering to help him and to accentuate a lot of positive things that he'd already started, and at the same time bring benefit to a lot of people that were in my networks, I could have felt terrible and depressed that he was not receiving what I had to offer. But no, I immediately started thinking differently and otherwise. Lesson number two is that you have value even when others don't see it or receive it. And then number three lesson is go find the shard of gold in every criticism that's thrown at you. That's something that Stephen K. Scott has taught me through my listening to his audio content. And so in this particular case, I had accepted that I had perhaps, in fact, been too abstract. And it drove me to figure out how I could be more effective in delivering an important message. And what was a bit troubling also is what appeared to be an unwillingness of the other party to engage in collaborative, progressive thinking together. And I came away resolved simply to say, next, and to operate by faith that indeed I've chosen a course of action that in fact will bring me to the right people. So you can do the same thing. Just start with a decision. Be resolved. Ken and Fort signing off. Have a great day.